everybody, this is your tarot reading for Thursday the 9th of June. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a look at what's coming up today. Okay, the first card is the Ace of Bows, which is the Ace of Wands. Oh, and amazingly it's called the Spark of Life in this deck, which I've never associated that term with the Ace of Wands, but it fits perfectly. The Ace of Wands is a blessing from the universe, and it's a creative blessing. It's fire, it's life purpose, it's passion and excitement towards something creative, and it is the spark of life. So it's a new idea springing into its own kind of independent state of being and creating something independent and of its own. So on Thursday, expect this to occur, especially in the morning. It's very likely that it has some sort of creative connotation with it, because remember that fire is creativity or life purpose and passion. The next card is the Eight of Stones, and it's skill. And we can see this man kind of working alone in this cave, and that's really work to the point of obsession almost. He does nothing else. He doesn't go outside from the looks of it. He focuses on his own, the shape of his own hand. It's very much focused on self, and it's the self as a worker. So we've got passion and skill, which is a combination and a marriage which really isn't a bad match. You know, a lot of people who are passionate about things but have no way of expressing that can end up very frustrated. But people who are very skilled and who have no imagination tend to just repeat the same thing over and over and over, and it becomes like a factory style output. So this is a very happy marriage. And then here, the final card, we do actually have a marriage. We've got the Two of Vessels, which is the Two of Cups, and it's attraction. And we can see these two coming together and the love between them smoldering and burning. So that's what this day is about. It's a perfect marriage and union between a gift and a blessing from the universe, a spark of life, a divine inspiration that comes to you specifically because you have the skill to bring it to fruition and to bring it into life. So it's a perfect balance between these two things, and you will get something unique to you that you can actually do something with. What I've noticed in the years of doing this and speaking to people is that usually when an idea comes out or when something new occurs, it doesn't just happen in one person. There's always 2 or 3 people on the planet working on something new at the same time. It's never just one, because the universe, it has its own insurance built in. If it wants something to manifest, it doesn't just give it to one person, because someone may not be willing to do it, or someone may miss the spark of life, someone may miss the blessing. So that's why at times new ideas always seem to be almost urgent, and there's an air of competitiveness around them, because someone else at that very moment will be doing the same thing. So notice what you get on this day. Be willing to put the work in, use your skills, put the effort in, because if you don't, and this isn't like a warning, it's just a fact of life, that if you don't take that opportunity, you'll read the paper one day and your idea that was rattling around your head and that you thought was such a wonderful idea, and we've all had this experience, I've certainly had it, you pick up the paper one day and there it is. Someone with the idea that you had has actually gone through with it and has done it and has moved forward with it. So make sure that that doesn't happen to you again, and this is one of those days. So if you're an artist, if you're a writer, if you are someone who works in the creative field, this is your day, because the big idea will walk into your head, and as long as you get busy with it, it's going to be something wonderful. Stephen King is a very prolific, gifted writer, and it seems that he has an open door in his mind where these ideas walk through. And I bet you that the universe loves working with him because he's prolific, and when he gets these ideas, he actually writes them and he puts the work in. Same with J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter. She was sitting on a train and Harry Potter walked into her head, but she actually created it. She actually sat down and did that. So that's the trick here, to actually get the ideas and then do something with it. Number wise, we've got 2 and 8 is 10, and the ace cards are 1, so this is 11. And again, we had this recently, well, yesterday actually, and 11 is a master number of doing service. So the 1 is about creation and new beginnings, but when it's an 11, it's about doing something that is useful for you, but also useful to other people, and that is of service to those around you. So this skill, this perfect marriage on this day, isn't just for you, it's for everyone else who then benefits from it. Have an amazing, wonderful day. If you've got something come through but it's still a bit fuzzy and you don't know exactly what format you should take with it, please get in touch with me for a private reading. We can really look at the concrete parts of this, what it is you should do, whether you've got the gift to be the next leading chiropractor or the ultimate fashion designer. We can look at really what practical area to put your creativity and your skills into. So visit my website, it's gregoryscott.com, click on readings and order your reading there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.